They say on the darkest night of the year, when the moon vanished from the sky, the city of Ayodhya lit up with millions of lamps. It was the night when Lord Rama returned from exile. The night the heavens rejoiced and darkness surrendered to light. That night became known as Diwali. But here's the question few dare to ask. Did it really happen? Was Rama's return a legend? Or could there be traces of truth buried beneath the myths and ruins of time? In the Ramayana, Valmiki describes Rama's return not as an ordinary homecoming, but a celestial event. It is said that when Rama stepped into Ayodhya after 14 years, the air itself shimmered, and the sky glowed brighter than 1,000 suns. The people lit lamps not just for joy, but to guide divine energy back into their world, to welcome Dharma itself, returning after an age of darkness. But what if that light, that Diwali night, wasn't just symbolic? Across India, from the banks of the Sarayu River to the ancient ruins found near modern-day Ayodhya, archaeologists have discovered signs of civilization layers that date back over 7,000 years, far older than recorded history allows for Rama's era. Recent excavations unearthed terracotta seals, pottery, and urban planning structures eerily similar to those found in the Indus Valley, hinting that Ayodhya may have once been part of a vast, lost civilization, remembered only through epic poetry. And then there are the astronomical clues. The Ramayana gives exact planetary positions during key events, and when modern astrophysicists mapped those alignments, they pointed to a date around 5100 BCE, the very period when a real man named Rama could have walked this earth. The idea that Diwali marks his return suddenly feels less like legend and more like memory. But here's where it becomes even more mysterious. The festival of Diwali doesn't just appear in the story of Rama. It appears again ages later, when Lord Krishna defeats Narakasura. Both events, different yugas, same day. Could Diwali be a cosmic marker? A day that reoccurs when darkness is overthrown, again and again, through time? Ancient Indian texts often describe time as cyclical, not linear. Yugas repeat, and souls return. Perhaps what Diwali truly celebrates isn't one story, but the recurrence of light whenever humanity stands at the edge of its own darkness. Now, let's go back to Rama's return, the part no one talks about. When Rama came back to Ayodhya, the scriptures say the gods themselves descended. In Valmiki's verse, the devas rained flowers from the sky. Could this be poetic or literal? Some theorists suggest ancient texts often describe celestial events in symbolic form. The raining of flowers could have meant meteoric showers, or an astronomical phenomenon coinciding with that period. And remember, Diwali always falls on Amavasya, the darkest night. When no moon shines, humans light the earth themselves. Perhaps Rama's return marked not just the end of exile, but the end of a long cosmic night, the rebirth of light on earth. But there's something deeper. In South India, ancient palm leaf manuscripts tell an alternate story, that Rama's return was not simply a victory celebration, but a spiritual restoration. It was believed that when Ravana, the great king of Lanka, fell, something in the cosmic balance was disturbed. Rama's arrival back in Ayodhya wasn't just the return of a man, but the recalibration of the universe itself. Could Diwali, then, be more than a festival? Could it be a remembrance of a time when the divine walked the earth, when light literally returned after an age of shadow? Even today, in some forgotten villages of Uttar Pradesh, locals tell stories that every Diwali night, a faint golden glow can be seen hovering over the Sarayu River, as if Ayodhya remembers. Some even claim that the energy of that night is still alive, that during Diwali's darkest hour, when the last lamp is lit, the veil between worlds becomes thin, and the realm of gods briefly touches ours. Science may not have an answer for that, but ancient India didn't separate science from spirit. For them, the light of Diwali wasn't just flame. It was consciousness, the eternal energy that flows through stars, through humans, through every atom of existence. When that consciousness dims, darkness prevails. When it awakens, the world shines again. So perhaps the real question isn't whether Rama's return was real, but whether it's happening again, inside each of us, every time we choose light over darkness, truth over illusion, and dharma over chaos. Because maybe Diwali isn't just a memory of the past. Maybe it is a message for the future.